Hello there, Cancer couples, and welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this video is going to be for the Cancer couples, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the first half of September 2019. Goodness, did I forget the year? So keep in mind, Cancer, I almost called you guys Scorpio, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Cancer, keep in mind that this is a general reading, and that not everything here is going to apply to you. Take what applies and leave the rest. Feel free to check the video for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for more clarity if you happen to need it. And yeah, realize that parts of this reading can go vice versa. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can head over to my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com, and you can book a 60 or 30-minute live phone reading session with me. And right now there's a promotional sale where you can get those readings at half price. Okay, the prices have been reduced on my website to represent the sale. Yeah, I'll put it that way. And feel free to visit me at my meet and greet September 14th in Santa Barbara, California. All right, Cancer. Gosh, that irks me. I get so tempted. I keep hearing a different sign, but I know I'm reading for Cancer. I keep hearing Scorpio, and I keep hearing it over and over again. So yeah, strong Scorpio energy. Cancer. I do feel that the autumn season is going to be very significant for you in some way. So that's why some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Libra or a Virgo, maybe even a Sag. I feel like all of those signs are going to be significant. I just heard Libra. I hear Capricorn, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay, so, fire, Leo, Sag, and Aries are going to be significant. Did I name out all the signs? Even Pisces. Okay, so yeah. Feel that the light is going to be shed on something that you feel unclear about. And I do feel that there's been some delays in your life, whether this is with matters of the heart or if this is with your career or whatever it is. Maybe it's even with your spirituality or your personal growth. There's been some type of a delay. I do feel that wherever you have experienced some type of delay in your life, Cancer, that you're going to see things begin to speed up and you're going to see progress being made. I feel that some of you are considering going back to school or gaining some type of additional training or knowledge, acquiring something new, incorporating something new in your career, or doing something entirely different. I do feel that either you're feeling exhausted or you might be feeling emotionally exhausted in your love relationship. Some of you are exhausted because you could be working a lot of hours. I do feel that victory is coming for you, especially if it has something to do with a court decision. You are mastering something with your career or within, okay? I do feel that raise or promotion is coming in with some type of mastery with your career, or some type of ascension is coming in with some type of self-mastery, okay? I feel like you're going to be getting some type of upgrade. I definitely, for certain, feel that this is supposed to be a time of healing for you. So, healing, especially from inner child issues, because I feel like that's the biggest barrier in your relationship right now. Whether you realize it or not, I feel like for a majority of you Cancers, there are inner child issues that are holding you back. I just felt it, like some of you could have been the victim of some type of, it's so hard for me to speak on it because it's just, I can feel your pain, like, molestation. Some of you may have issues with abandonment. Some of you are having self-confidence issues because you're feeling like you were less than, you were feeling like you weren't good enough. So because of those unresolved childhood issues, Cancer, I feel like something's holding you back. Oh, and I feel that you could be attracting people or situations in your life that have something to do with those inner child issues. So you could be replaying your childhood issues with your partner. For example, if you didn't feel like you were good enough, if your parent, you had some type of belief growing up that you weren't good enough, then maybe you attracted someone in your life that caused you to feel like you weren't good enough. So do you see what I mean? Replaying childhood issues into your adulthood. That's the barrier in your relationship right now. The overall energy of your relationship is awareness. So I feel like you are aware of those issues, and you are currently taking steps right now, like I said, mastering something within yourself. Yeah, that could be the very thing that you're working on. Or you're coming into that and realizing that that could definitely be an issue and a hindrance in your life in some way, shape, or form. Cancer. Awareness. You could also be aware that your partner is not who they say they are. You might be aware that something is going on in your relationship that maybe is hidden from you. Like I said, the light is going to be shed on something. There's some type of conflict that may have broken out in your relationship, and this could be the reason why you're feeling stuck. Some of you are having issues regarding a home, and that could be where these court issues are coming in. Okay, so some of you could be in court regarding, like I said, a domestic issue, maybe something to do with paperwork. Okay, but I feel that some of you are feeling trapped in your circumstances, trapped in the past possibly, and I feel that some of you Cancers, and this is going to sound really weird, some of you might not feel like you belong here or that you're from here. Yeah, whatever that means to you. You don't feel like you fit in, especially with worldly expectations. It's like you don't go with the status quo. You do what it is that you're a free spirit, in other words. And maybe you feel misunderstood by your partner, maybe by other people. But who cares about what other people think? I guess that's easy for me to say because I'm an Aquarius. I know that Cancer can be very emotional. I don't know. It may be different for you guys. I don't know. And I'm saying you guys, my moon sign is Cancer, so I can definitely relate to you guys on some level. But I feel that you are experiencing some type of change or growth in your life, and Spirit is saying don't fight it. All will be well, even if it doesn't feel that that way right now. Baby girl, baby, close the door. Okay. I do feel that romance is coming into your life. Okay, I mean, you are coupled, but maybe you feel that the romance is not there right now. It's not at the level that you would like it to be. Okay, but let's get into it. Let's see what's really going on. Strong fire energy. Okay, fireworks. Yeah, you feel like the passion isn't there, but I feel like you do have a lot of passionate emotions about something, especially with your career. I see you as a bird. You might notice a lot of birds around you. That's not a coincidence. I feel like this is a metaphor for your life, like you're about to take flight with whatever this is. Like I said, there's some type of ascension. You're about to move to the next level, Cancer. Yeah, you feel like you're flying without wings. I don't know. You definitely have some spiritual gift, and it's beautiful, Cancer. And I feel like your career is definitely on your mind. Let's get into it, Cancer. What is going on? What happened here? What significant is happening in your relationship? Do you believe that you're about to step into your inner power, potentially, depending on, I don't know, you're willing to do the work. You're going to move to this higher level of consciousness. Are you astral projecting? I just feel like, I don't know. It's going to vary differently for everyone. Yeah, my candle is flickering. That flame is flickering over there. That happened during the Scorpio reading also. I don't believe in coincidences. Anyway, I do see an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And I do feel that Cancer, you guys may be in some type of separation right now. And I don't feel that you necessarily wanted this separation to take place, Cancer. I do feel that there's something that you want to clear the air about with your partner. Remember, the central overall energy is awareness. So there's something here that you're aware of, or that you've become aware of. Because remember what I said in the beginning, the light is going to be shed on something that you feel like you're in the dark about. So you may have recently become aware of something. And it triggered some type of inner child issue within you. Like I said, abandonment, not feeling good enough, lack of self-confidence, whatever this was. Something's coming up to the surface. And it may have had something to do with an argument that the two of you may have recently gone through. And it led to a breakup, and it led to wondering whether or not, so maybe you're exploring your emotions, you're trying to figure something out. Maybe you did see something on social media, you witnessed something, you saw something from a distance. Something may have confused you. You saw something off in the distance. Yeah, you are feeling confused. And whatever this is you're feeling confused about, you may be feeling very emotional about. So your partner may have walked away. I do feel that this is a temporary separation. This could have been something that already played out. But I do see someone returning home to the picture. But there's something delaying them. Some type of delay. Okay, it could be a third party here with the Three of Swords. Someone may be delaying coming back to the picture because they realize that they hurt you or betrayed you in some way. I feel that whatever happened in this argument was very heartbreaking, or whatever was revealed was very heartbreaking for you, very disappointing, and it did stir up a lot of emotion. And it did, you know, I feel that there's a lot of sorrow or sadness in this situation. It could very well have something to do with the fire sign. So keep in mind, in the beginning, I did say that I felt a lot of fire vibes, fiery vibes, a lot of passion between the two of you, no doubt. But I feel like there's a lot of anger here. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But here is your Leo. Absolutely. The Strength card. Rockiness. I feel like this relationship is on the rocks right now. It's had its ups and downs, and you might be feeling like your partner is giving you mixed signals. You don't know whether you guys are together or the two of you are apart. You just don't know whether to making heads or tails of this situation is very difficult. I do also feel that there could be issues here with finances. I feel that your partner is very flirtatious, and that could be causing a barrier in your relationship. And at this point, you're not sure if you want to give this person another chance to do the same thing that they've done in the past. Yeah, so there was an argument, and I do feel that whatever these words were that were spoken, that they were very bitter and very vicious and very venomous. And I don't feel that the two of you held back. You said whatever you needed to say, and you didn't have any regard about how this was going to affect the other person, how this was going to, whomever this is, if this was your partner or whomever. This is pretty intense for a work situation, but it could very well have been, okay? No filter, okay? Some of you are dealing with another Cancer. The past is definitely a barrier in your relationship. The past. Maybe that's what the two of you were arguing about. Because maybe your partner, whomever this was, I feel like it is love. And for most of you, this might be matters of the heart, where your partner wasn't sure. They were feeling confused about whether or not they wanted to be with you or someone else. So yeah, like I said, you were not going to give them another chance to trample all over you again. So Cancer, you might still be feeling bitter about the past because you haven't gotten over it. And your partner means the world to you, though the two of you are obviously going through something, okay? You're going through something in the reverse, but you do have the caduceus here. So I do feel that there could be issues here with health, the health of the relationship, but some of you could be concerned about the health of your partner right now. There's a Taurus here. Taurus and Leo. You could have Taurus and Leo in your chart. Butting heads. Two alpha personalities going at it. I see an eagle, so I feel like you do see something. An overseer. It's like you see the situation from a different perspective. Either you will see the situation for a different perspective, but you're aware of something because you saw something. I do feel that communication is coming in, that you saw the writing on the wall. Yeah. You saw their shenanigans, the antics, the games. And you're wondering whether or not there's a future here. There was a past betrayal. It's still on your mind, and it's like you can't escape this thought. It continues to linger. So you can't escape the thought of what they did, the cheating. So I feel like that's what's haunting this relationship. It continues to come up over and over and over again. And I feel like your suspicion is there right now. You feel trapped for one reason or another. Maybe that's within your job, but I see marriage. Maybe you feel trapped within your marriage. You feel like you can't get out for one reason or another. Maybe you feel that way towards your job. So yeah. Two fire signs. Like I said, very passionate. You're very much alike. But I just feel like you're still worlds apart right now. You mean the world to one another. But there's been so much gossip and disrespect. And a lack of closure, it looks like. But you're tired of it. You're tired of it. Either you're tired of it or your cross watcher is. And I feel that you've tried again and again to rebuild this relationship. And I feel like, I don't feel, Cancer, that you're done. For some of you, you might be. But for others of you, I do see that you want to rebuild. I do see that someone here, whether this is you, Cancer, or them, you feel very sorrowful. And I feel that there's an apology here. You could be waiting for that apology, Cancer. For this wrongdoing and these shenanigans and these games that you've been putting up with. I'm going to ask you the same thing that I asked Scorpio. Are you staying because you feel like you're afraid to be alone? Are you staying for the right reasons? Some of you aren't staying. You're obviously separated, but I feel like some of you are seeing change or transition. You could be transitioning out of this relationship. And for others of you, there's a transition. You're transitioning back into the situation. Entirely up to you. Let's take a look at what's going on at your job. No. Let's go into the cross watcher real quick, and then we'll look at your job in a minute. Okay. So for the Cancer, I keep hearing Scorpio. Do you have a Scorpio rising? Is your partner a Scorpio? This person you're dealing with at work is Scorpio. Okay, so let's take a look at the energy of your cross watcher for the Cancer couples. First half of September, romance. Oh, yes. Okay. So they're still interested in you on a romantic level. The love is still there. The passion is still there. But once again, there's somebody's health that you're concerned about, Cancer. Maybe it's your own. Maybe it's a family member. I'm sorry, such a glare. Maybe you guys work in healthcare. I do see an abundance coming in, okay? But you're wanting to improve the health of this relationship, perhaps. I do feel that the two of you are on the same page with regard to the relationship. You guys definitely still love one another. I feel like your partner definitely recognizes your beauty inside and out, but that's what you're questioning. Am I good enough for my partner? Why do they always venture out of the relationship? You feel trapped. Do you feel trapped in your own body, trapped in your own mind? Quite possibly. Some of you are definitely into music. Okay? The past is holding you back, and there's something here that you're having to release. Excuse me, cross watcher, because maybe you don't feel good enough. Maybe that's both of you. I do see a reconciliation coming up, though. Definitely see that. But I feel that there's obviously trust issues, and you're questioning whether or not it's safe for you to love this person. But yeah, it looks like you're definitely on the brink of a separation, and you're waiting for this reconciliation to take place. You're weighing your options. You're trying to decide, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And for some of you, you're saying yes, if this relationship, this romance is worth it to me. Or maybe you're saying, I want more romance in this relationship. I feel like you're saying, I feel that there's some type of adjustment that's required in this relationship in order for it to work. It's telling me they are wanting to forgive you. They are willing to forgive you. For some of you, here it is again, to restore the romance. But maybe they just need some time to think it over and meditate on it. Some of you are actively meditating. That could be why this spiritual gift is being enhanced, or there's a need to meditate possibly. But I do feel that you're cross-watcher, and perhaps you Cancer, you're going to take action, okay? But you're procrastinating. You are delaying what it is that you know that you want to do for one reason or another. Okay, so that's how I feel that your cross-watcher is looking at the situation. Let's take a look at your job really quickly. Some type of adjustment is going to be required on your job. I feel that there's definitely an abundance coming in for you, as we did see in these previous cards. But there's something about the past that's holding you back. Maybe a level of self-awareness, self-confidence. You don't feel like you're good enough to go into. I feel that you're going toward a career transition. I'm sorry, my sentences are so choppy. I think faster than I speak, and so sometimes I have to try to slow down my thoughts so that I can get a complete thought out. Bear with me, okay? You're very intuitive. This is going to be a very intuitive time for you. I feel that some of you could be using that gift of intuition to help other people or to help yourself. You're definitely picking up on something. I heard Scorpio again. You may receive a message. You may be receiving a message about a job. You may see something on social media. Some of you may work on social media, or you have an aspiration to work in the realm, the area of of social media realm. That word sticks out for me. So I do feel that you're able to transition. This is going to sound weird. Bear with me. You're able to transition between this world and the spirit world. In other words, I feel that, yeah, fluidity. This is the word that I'm hearing. And for those of you whom this message is genuinely for, you will understand what it is that I'm talking about. It's going to make perfect sense to you. Heightened sensibility. You see something. You are aware. The creator, creation, your higher self. You're definitely going through an ascension process, a rebirth, a death and a rebirth. In other words, the old you, out the door. Here comes the new you. You're transitioning, you're learning, you're mastering something with regard, like I said, to yourself or your career. I do feel that there is a win-win forecast. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Libra. Don't let pride get in the way. But I feel like, is that you with pride issues? Could be. There's someone, maybe your father, I don't know, told you weren't good enough. So that's what I mean. Back to the inner child issues. It's affecting your career life. You want to do something different, but it's like you don't feel confident to do so. You're still hurting. Someone is in ill health. You're worried about that person. Maybe the person with ill health has passed away, and maybe they're trying to reach out to you. Maybe that's why my candle is flickering the way that it is. Some of you could have been injured on the job, but I feel like this is, some of you help people. You have an aspiration to help people that feel broken, shattered, because they just showed me a vision of broken bones. So broken, shattered. You edify people. I feel like you're going to be very successful at what it is that you do, and that there are going to be people that are very interested in what it is that you do. But Spirit says that your dreams need a practical plan. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus or an Aries. This could be a Taurus, Aries. Is that a cusp? Yes, it is. Taurus rising, Sagittarius. Spirit is encouraging you to look at the big picture, okay? Some of you don't feel confident in your magic. Some of you are manifestors. You may be witches, okay? Healers of some type, witch doctors, shamans, spiritual teachers. For those of you whom this doesn't resonate with, this might sound so weird, but I'm not for everybody. I'm not everybody's reader, okay? Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. Not everyone can go with you where you're going, Cancer. You're definitely ascending, and I feel that you're going to be celebrating some type of an achievement. For those of you who have a third party and you may be working, whether you work with a third party or not, or you or your partner works with a third party, I do feel that they're definitely out of the equation, okay? Because you're aware. There's going to be some type of communication. I don't know. For some of you, you're able to work this out. The third party is going to be ousted out of the situation. Something is definitely going to shift and change. Whomever here is trying to block you or hinder you, out the door. They're about to get their karma. You're about to enjoy success, the fruits of your labor. Conflict. I see a lot of competition, maybe some conflict. Pettiness, petty people. It's like you're not wanting to be naive, possibly. Oh, yeah. Definitely moving up. I feel like you're going to get a lot of public recognition. Your status is elevating here. Something is divinely guiding you, Cancer, to do something different. You're going against the traditional route, meaning you're not wanting to do something based on the 9 to 5, something online for some of you. Some of you could be, I don't know, online dating, but why would you be dating if you're in a relationship? Never mind. There's a third person, so maybe they met somebody online. Maybe there was some type of argument, some type of altercation that may have taken place online. Okay, I do feel that you're going to boldly go toward whatever this is, that fearlessly is what I'm hearing. Fearless. Something very creative, something that brings out your creative side. I feel that people see your beauty, not your outer beauty. Maybe this is like your heart. Your intentions are pure with something. You're no longer passionate with what it is that you currently do, for some of you Cancers. So I feel that there's a new contract coming in, or this is you renewing the way that you look at things with regard to your job. Getting some type of new passion for it. Definitely. You're going to move up in status, okay? I feel like there's going to be people watching you online, so you could be a public figure, or some type of elevation. I feel like the future is definitely bright for you guys. I feel like there's definitely some type of victory coming in for you. Something that you've been waiting for. Some of you are waiting for some money, but trust and believe. Is this card come up in every spread? Some people don't want to see you succeed. You have people clowning you, trying to trip you. Okay, they showed me tripping. Some people are tripping, okay, at your success. Why are we talking about this? They don't matter. You see them. You already know about them. Someone's trying to hide you. You feel hidden. Maybe at the job, maybe you feel overlooked, okay? But it does tell me that you are working very hard. You put whatever it is that you're doing, you put in a lot of dedication, a lot of effort, you put in your heart and soul into something. Some of you could be thinking about going back to school, or like I said, learning a new trade, adding something, enhancing something with your career, mastering something with your career. And yeah, you end up on top dog, okay? The top of your craft, the top of your field. And yeah, people are definitely intimidated by what it is that you bring to the table. I see a new partnership, some type of new agreement, a new lease agreement. You may have ended a contract, and you guys could definitely be moving. But with regard to moving, I feel like you're definitely moving up, as I stated, ascending in some way, shape, or form in your life. So, oh, you could have something to do with a Virgo for some of you guys. Music, like I said, music could be very significant in your life, and I feel like some of you are going to detox from people, especially the Seven of Swords type of people, detoxing your body, right? Because we are talking about health here. Someone's health is hanging in the balance. So the advice, please, Holy Spirit, for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Some of you are writers. You're writing music. You're writing maybe a script, a movie. It's a movie in your mind is what I heard. Oh, the advice for the Cancer couples, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the writing a petition for a spell. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Holy Spirit. Ooh, yikes, the advice. Divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. In other words, everything is happening the way that it is supposed to. You're going to run into the right people. I feel like you're going to be placed at the right place at the right time. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Whatever that means for you, these are the messages that I'm getting from Spirit. Here it is, confirmation, a career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So for some of you, yes, this entails going to school. Some of you, some type of learning, okay, whether this is life teaching you something, it's going to resonate differently for everyone. Chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron could be significant to some of you. Oh, spiritual learning. Yeah. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred, oh my gosh, sacred geometric shapes. Okay. There might have to be some chakras here that need to be cleared. Okay, especially I feel like it's your heart chakra, because we're talking about your inner child. So something here. Oh, and your Cancers, yeah, absolutely. Nurturers. That heart chakra. Leo is what I'm hearing too. Yeah, your heart. Some of you may need to pay more attention to your heart health. But that's what I see for you guys, Cancers. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, thumbs up this video, okay? If it helped you in any way. And if you consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so that you can get notifications of when I do upload. And I do upload weekly. So take good care, Cancer. Thank you so very much for watching. Join me on my meet and greet September 14th in Santa Barbara, California. Feel free to order a reading on my website. Those, if you want to order a reading that is out of stock, email me. I'll open it up so that you can place your order. Take good care, Cancers. Peace. I'll see you again in another video. Bye for now.